What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I'm going to continue work on the second layer of the summer unit prison. So in the last episode, I made a start on this layer right here, which is layer number 2, as of the last episode. Because if you guys aren't in the know, I consider this huge layer to be layer number 1. We will be coming back to that here in a little bit, but for right now, I'm gonna be going for the main meat of the prison itself. So, the main thing that means is I'm going to be going into this tree here and collecting some spruce log. The reason why will become apparent here in a little bit, because as for right now, I'm going to be focusing on getting this done and essentially just getting as much of it done today as humanly possible. Not exactly an easy task, seeing as how I am going to be going over to this tree from time to time and cutting it down gradually, most likely. Or if I get it done all in one, that's fine too. Because that just means I am more efficient with my time than normal. Which is not a bad thing at all. As a matter of fact, being a YouTuber, it is actually very important to have some form of time management ability. Because, oh dear. The logs are no longer touching the leaves. This is going to be fantastic. Oy. But that makes no sense. There are still some logs up there that aren't there? I think. I don't get this. This is beyond me. Alright. So let's go ahead and get up here like so, and we'll see what we can do from here. Yeah, see, the logs are still touching the tree. I don't get that. That makes no sense at all. That's weird. Aren't all the leaves touching each other? Isn't that how Minecraft trees work? Like, sure, you can say Minecraft physics don't question it, but at the same time, if said physics are inconsistent with each other, then there's room to be questioning, because it's just not consistent. Anyway, I think I ought to start getting up higher in the tree, so that I can reach the logs up there. And now that I've placed a log of my own down on top of those leaves, even if the leaves do disappear, I won't fall, because the leaves are not holding me up. It's the log instead. Even though I do not think that the log will actually, I don't think the leaves will actually vanish, because they are directly attached to the logs themselves. So, call me arrogant or whatever, but I don't think that there is anything to worry about now that those logs are placed on the tree. Okay, so just get this taken down like so, and then once I get that, I place one more log and continue on all of this. Alright. Oh. Okay. There is one more log up there that I need to grab. And there is something else to bear in mind too. The 5-minute rule, as I like to call it. Which states, the items will only stay around for 5 minutes, and then they start to despawn. So I need to get down there before that timer runs out and these items expire. Otherwise, I will have made that trip for nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Nope. Ow. Okay. So now I have the logs that fell all the way down here. Now I just need to take out the logs that I placed and just watch the rest of the leaves, or rather, let the rest of the leaves vanish while I work on the prison itself. It's I don't know what you would call this, but you know, sometimes it's just okay. Sometimes it's just a necessary evil, you know? Alright, so pop this out like this, and then build it up like so. So the thing about it is, I know most of what I'm going to be doing, and that's the part that I'm going to be focusing on in this episode. However, I don't know everything that I'm going to be doing, and thus it'll be either put on in the next episode, or if I have time, in this episode after I get through with a cut forward. Because yay, editing for the win, it makes life so much easier. I am spoiled to Share Factory. If I get a new game system and it doesn't have Share Factory, I'm going to sorely miss it unless the new editing software that system has is better than Share Factory. I wonder. I just kind of wonder if the PlayStation 5 would have something like Share Factory 2 or something like that. Or if it has the original Share Factory, that would be perfectly fine by me too. Because that means I wouldn't have to sacrifice Share Factory. So, yeah. Either the sequel or the original would be just fine by me. Because I really, really love using Share Factory. It's so helpful. And I don't really care that much about fancy editing and all that stuff. The simplistic style of the of Share Factory works just fine for me. So while I wait for the next large spruce tree to grow, I'm gonna go ahead and fix up as much of the rest of the prison as I can remember. So, the big thing is, the door is going to be right here, because this is the middle of the prison itself. So, I'm going to put in some stone, and like so, and like with every other video in this multi-part episode, I will be linking the tutorial and the channel in the description, Big Bad Ben. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to copyright infringement, because I have no intention of infringing on you. Because when push comes to shove, you are a superb builder. And even though you built this thing in creative, it's easy enough to build in survival that I have been able to pull it off in a practice world. So I yes, I'm gonna need that to be taller. Okay. Well, you know what? All I really have to do is just get rid of the upper part like this, and whatever whatever is missing by the time I get back, that'll be the part that I use that tree's logs to make up for. And this time, there won't be any stairs to be built near that tree, because that both stairs leading up into the prison are done. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to the logs that I had to leave up here before they expire, and then I'm gonna go on ahead and pop this up like so. Alrighty, now I just need to take that out and do the same thing here, except this time there is no room for much my situation in a nutshell. Alrighty, so everything that is too low will be immediately changed, and we're going to be putting this like so. Just get all these slabs here like so, and with that bit I can go on up like so, and okay. Alright, the main important thing is all of the frames on the top of these windows. Because without them, oh right, yes, okay. So I'm just gonna have to place the slabs here like so, and place these slabs here like so. Get rid of this one like that, and then I'm going to put this get this one out like so, and okay, so right then. Okay, so there's something here that I'm missing, but for right now, I don't really care. The thing that I really have to worry about is how the prison looks in the end game, and for right now, I'm not really there yet. So, yeah. And I'm going to be leaving this world to go into my practice world to get the prison done up anyway. And I call it my practice world rather lightly, because in actuality, it is going to be the main server when everything is said and done. And this one is just simply a, well, let's just say that it's a blank canvas that I am painting the main world's picture on. Just so you guys can see what everything is going to look like when everything is said and done. So, yeah. That's really the whole situation. Alright. If anything is, if it's going to be placed anywhere, it might as well be right there. Because, alright. And then get all this put away, like so. Alright. And then boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then grab all of this, and this actually ends up working really well, because I get to be able to come back up here like this and get some stuff done. So pop, 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 and that will be filled in at my leisure. Okay, there's more here. Like that. So at this point, I am out of logs. So I'm just going to build up the stone frame that frames the window, and once I finish with that, I'll be putting in the windows themselves. Now, there will be some places where the windows will not be so, oh dear. Get out of here, stupid. Think you're so tough, you ain't even got the first idea of what tough is. Alright. Okay, so okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Ah. Alright, anyway. Let's go on ahead and go to grab my stuff. You know what? This would actually be a great place to check on how much time I have left, and if enough, I'll be working more on the prison. Alright, I just got through checking the time, and there's about 18 minutes left in this, so let's get on the move and get this done, shall we? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down right here, and I'm gonna go on ahead and you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and cut down that tree over there, because it's there and it's fully grown, so why not, right? Except this time, since I don't have the stairs to get in the way, I am going to be cutting this down a bit wiser than I did in the episode in which I put in said stairs. So there's that. And if I go into a coughing fit and spits all of a sudden, Bear in mind, it is starting to get close to allergy season, and I've heard that cedar is pretty bad right now. So, and on top of that, unfortunately, we have a Bradford pear both in front and behind our house, and while they bloom real pretty, it absolutely eats me and Mom up with those allergies. So, yeah. If I start going into a coughing fit and spit on the audio, then that's why. And I deeply, deeply apologize, but there's literally nothing I can do about the situation right now. Especially the cedar. So, yeah. And that's also a result of the two-hit combo that I'm suffering through. Sneezing. The thing about these allergies is, while for the most part, they are a more chronic condition than the flu that I had some time back, I don't believe that I have much to worry about when it comes to the severity of it. Like, I think I'll be able to get some uploads out still. So yeah, just enjoy those. So here's what I was talking about when I said I'm going to cut down the spruce tree a little bit better, a little bit wiser than I had when I had to move it out of the way of the stairs. The thing about it is, if you go in a staircase-like fashion like this, there are two reasons why this is the wiser way to go. A, the spiral staircase it makes it so much easier to get the logs anyway. And B, you don't have to worry about standing on top of leaves, because you're on the logs and they do not disappear unless you mine them out from under yourself and wait 5 minutes. That's literally the only situation in which you have to worry about the logs disappearing on you. Because, truth be told, I've been in the tree cutting business for years, and I know a thing or two about these. And the thing about the 4-block 2x2 spruce tree is that the research into them is even fresher than with any other tree that I have worked with. So, on top of my experience otherwise with these trees, this happens to be my specialty right now. So, yeah. There's that spitting that I was telling you about earlier. I deeply apologize once again for any of you that are not big fans of me spitting on video, but I literally cannot help myself, because honestly, in order to have some relief, I do have to spit into a container. And I do not use a Kleenex because those get expensive after a while. Much better to use something that you'll be eventually throwing out later once it gets real full of that, than to just keep throwing away money on something that you could just as easily switch out for the alternative. Not everybody agrees, and that's fine. You can use whatever method you want. I could not care less. But don't try and shove your methods down my throat. Got it? Just just let me do it my way, and I'll let you do it your way. Live and let live, right? So here's the next thing that I'm going to be doing. Or actually, I already did it. Never mind. Just ignore me on that one, because I already replaced the log in the doorway for the smooth stone slabs. Alright. Well then. It looks like I didn't have near as many logs as I thought I did. I'm gonna go and check and see if my stone is ready. And yes, I did a little bit of off-camera work. The thing about it is with the smelting of stone, I didn't even know I had a spare bit of stone on me. That's cool. Alright. So that makes it to where I have less work to do. I just need to put in this one last piece of stone here, and this last piece of stone brick right here. Okay. So I can just do that right now, and be done with it. Now, here's the next thing. That did get rid of a potential thing that I might be using in the future at the same time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be paying close attention to everything that's going to be going on right now. And these walls right here are going to be filled completely in with stone. You know what? I might as well do that now, because honestly speaking, any windows that'll be leading out this way will only show the big wall that you cannot escape through. So I'm gonna be filling in every single one of these windows, facing backwards, to the left, and to the right. Now, with these windows out in the front, these will not be filled in completely, because they will actually offer a view. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be putting these windows in like so. So, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to go on ahead and put in the iron bars now. So, the iron bars are a standard for pretty well any prison. As such, the summer unit will absolutely have them. So, I'm gonna be putting in these smooth stone slabs all the way across here, so as to make sure that these windows are not rendered useless. Alright. So this is going to be about halfway through this particular part, and I'll be doing this like this, and then like so, right, that. Alright, so now the main frame of the prison is complete. However, there is one thing that I need to do before I completely say that the prison is done. And that is to wait for another tree, which I have not planted yet. Wait for another tree to grow, and get some more spruce wood that way. And then once it has, then I will resume work on the rest of the prison. But nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, is going to want to wait for that in this episode. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go and grab one piece of stone. Actually, you know what? How much, okay, I have 44 stone slabs, smooth stone slabs. I'm going to go and I'm going to work on the window sills of the prison. And whatever happens from there is what will be for the rest of the episode. So, I kind of expect that I will need to put in some more smooth stone slabs. But I may actually have predicted that this would happen and planned ahead for it. But now we are getting into the decorative bit, which will finish off layer number 1. Well, layer number 2, sorry. I am so sorry. In his video, it is layer number 1, and the layer down below is worked on later. In my episode, I'm working on it from the bottom to the top, and I will be doing exactly that for the rest of this multi-parter. Okay, so where? Okay, grab this and put it in my inventory. I believe this is how this goes. Yeah, I may be wrong, but I believe it is. I forgot also to fill this in because you know, I'm just getting ahead of myself and generally being a dingus. But with that being said, I'm going to be working on I'm going to be working on this decorative bit for the rest of this episode at the very least. And there is a high chance that I am doing this wrong, and I will have to spend some off-camera time correcting it. But for now, I'm just going to build it up like this, and we'll see what happens from there. As such, I'm not going to be putting in any of the middle bits coming between the top and bottom stairs that I'm placing right now. Because what would the point be if I'm already planning on correcting any mistakes that I made off camera? The big thing about this is I'm just doing the general decorative bits, and once I finish, that's when I will end the episode. Because, like I said before, I have absolutely no intention of subjecting you to watching a tree grow, because that could take literal hours. I'm not joking. The trees have actually taken hours to grow at times. So I'm going to go and put in the windowsills like so. And this isn't always going to be a windowsill in the case of this right here, because instead of windows, they're actually a solid wall. So I'm going to be placing as many of these as I can, and that about wraps up the video, because I have unfortunately run out of materials, and the methods that I'll be using to gather more of them will be too boring to put on video. So, in the next episode, I will have gotten all of the materials back that I lost, and I will be working on finishing off layer number 1, and making a start on layer number 2. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.